for watching. Thank you for joining us as we near the end of the year. The end of the year lists are out. The best of this, the worst of that. Time magazine today unveiled their person of the year. Can I get a drum roll? Thank you. I do that at home. Nothing happens. The person of the year for 2025 is a group: Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Mark Zuckerberg, and 5 other off-kilter tech sisters and bros. The architects of AI are the person of the year. I was expecting more enthusiasm. They call them architects, and I wonder, is it customary for an architect to have no idea how a building they've designed works, or whether or not it will one day rise up to try to kill them? You know, this whole AI business started because those people you saw on the magazine wanted a robot to have sex with and to tell them they're cool. And they probably have them already. Put that cover back up for a second, because I want to say, ironically, with as much as you can do with AI graphically, it looks like Photoshop from 2007. There they are, the 8 dorks of the apocalypse. The people who replaced people are the people of the year this year. Donald Trump was the person of the year last year, but not this time, which is a shame, because he's really crushing it. Yesterday, Trump unveiled his new plan for immigration, the Get Into America Express card, the Trump Gold Card, with... Why is the eagle on his lap? Are we to believe that is his pet? This is a card that will allow wealthy foreigners to live here. For $1 million, you get legal visitor status, you get a pathway to citizenship, and a presidential pardon for one major crime of your choosing. There's a card now from... It might be time to update that inscription on the Statue of Liberty. Never mind you're poor and tired. Give us $1 million, you're in. Now, you would think that a transaction like this would involve a good deal of paperwork, right? Nope. The application is 1 page long. That you have to give more information to rent a Toyota Camry than to... It's harder to start a Wordle account than to get a Trump card. Trump, he thinks citizenship is something you could sell, like a condo or a steak, or Eric when he was a baby. It's like... This is the pet project of Trump's Secretary of Commerce, Howard Lutnick, who was up bright and early pitching it to the team at Fox and Friends.
So it's trumpcard.gov. It's live right now. You apply for it, you pay $15,000, and you get the most rigorous vetting that's ever been done on new people coming to America. They used to pay something like $600-800 and do that vetting. This is a $15,000 vetting to make sure we have absolutely the best people. And then they make a gift to the United States of $1 million. So finally, instead of coming in for free and just getting online and coming for free, now these people make a gift to the United States of America of $1 million. So you know these are the best people coming in.
That's right, that's right. The best people are the rich people. It's what Jesus always said. It's in the Bible. He says it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle if you pay the needle $1 million. Rich people are the finest people there are. That's why God made them rich. And I say it's about time our immigration system ran like the rewards program at one of Trump's bankrupted casinos. The White House is also planning to offer a Trump Platinum card, which is above the gold card, and a Storm the Capitol 1 card. I wonder if this is where Trump got this idea for the Trump card. You know, in 1990, he had a game show, a short-lived game show called Trump Card.
I'd also like to take this opportunity to welcome our viewers to Trump Card. It's an intelligent and challenging game, and in the great tradition of America, if you're smart and persevere, there's a good chance you'll come out on top.
He's so natural on camera, you know, it's almost harder to believe that he hosted a show on NBC than he became president.
Thank you, Jimmy. It's great to be on the same team as you.
Well, thanks for saying that, Mr. President. You know, we both just want to make America great. There was another day of deal or no health care deal in Washington today. Guess which one won? After 10 years of claiming he's got a plan for health care, the president and his party are suddenly scrambling to come up with something before the subsidies expire next month and everyone wants to choke them. His big idea is to give us all a one-time check for $1,500. He wants Americans to use the $1,500 to find our own health care, which is actually possible. For example, ladies, instead of paying hundreds of dollars for an expensive gynecologist, Jiffy Lube, they'll put you up on a lift. They'll give you a 30-point inspection. They'll change your oil filters. They'll replace any faulty fallopian tubes. You're in and out in a half hour, $50. He loves putting his name on checks as long as the money isn't his. He did it during COVID. He signed his name on it. And I just got a check from Donald Trump. Apparently, there was some kind of settlement made with Amazon Prime. Everyone who paid for Amazon Prime gets a refund because the FTC, under the Biden administration, by the way, sued the company for some shenanigans involving their membership fee. And I got a check, came to my house in the mail for $51. We got a close-up here. Hi, James C. Kimmel. The enclosed check is the result of a settlement reached by President Trump's Federal Trade Commission with Amazon regarding Prime subscription practices. It says 3 times, President Trump's FTC. Well, thank you, Mr. President. I'm going to use this to buy 6 minutes of health insurance, okay? Usually to get a check with Trump's name on it, you have to spank him with a magazine and agree not to tell anybody. So I figure I'm ahead. But this strategy of his, of giving us our own money with his name on it, I guess it's supposed to make us forget how expensive everything is. I was in Denver over the weekend, and I met a guy who liked my hat. It said Atari on it. So I just gave him the hat. I figured I'll buy another one when I get home. Then I couldn't find it. But I finally found one on a website. Turned out the store was in Canada. And I know this because I got an email from the store after I ordered the hat. It said, "Hi, James. Thank you so much for choosing to shop with us. Guillermo, do you know my name's James?"
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The reason I'm reaching out to you, as your order unfortunately will be subject to the IEEPA tariff rate, duties and taxes. We apologize. Unfortunately, it's out of our control. So the hat cost $37. The tariff was $63.39. I paid $100 for a $37 hat, plus $26 shipping. And I felt like I had to pay it just to make it up to Canada, you know? So thank you, Mr. President. The tariff of Nottingham strikes again. And then we've got our top-notch Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, who was called in to testify in front of Congress today to answer a number of questions like this one.
How many United States military veterans have you deported?
Sir, we have not deported U.S. citizens or military veterans.
We are joined on Zoom by a gentleman named Sejun Park. He is a United States Army combat veteran who was shot twice, a Purple Heart recipient. He has sacrificed more for this country than most people ever have. Earlier this year, you deported him to Korea, a country he hasn't lived in since he was 7 years old. Will you join me in thanking Mr. Park for his service to our country?
Sir, I'm grateful for every single person that has served our country and follows our laws.
Can you...
I mean, is anyone okay with this? Seriously, all kidding aside, we deported a veteran with a Purple Heart. What kind of a person does this? What kind of a guy? I'll tell you what kind of person. The kind who shoots a puppy and brags about it in her biography. But she didn't have any good answers for any of the tough questions she was asked this morning. She also arrested the father of 3 U.S. Marines. They claim to care so much about veterans, but they don't at all. And at a certain point, she just said, I got to get the hell out of here.
I have to actually leave this hearing early because the FEMA Review Council is giving their report today on suggestions for changes to FEMA.
Thank you for not taking your foot off the gas on that.
I have to co-chair it, but I will be leaving soon.
I understand, on good information, that the FEMA Council meeting was canceled.
Now, hold on. To be fair, she was late for her blowout. She went right to dry bar. And she and Corey Lewandowski had a couples massage she had to get to. And then we have a story that I've been following very closely. The My Pillow man, Mike Lindell, our old pal, has officially thrown his tinfoil hat in the ring. Mike is running to succeed Tim Walz as governor of Minnesota. He told the New York Times, there's no one else that can do as good a job as I know I can do because I've had to build businesses and it needs to be run like a business. And as you can see, this man knows how to run a business. That's right, he took a loan at 409% interest. Did he say run or ruin a business? How did the accent is confusing. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm gonna give him $1,000 for, sorry, Minnesota, sometimes I have to think about the show, okay? We are now 2 weeks from Christmas, exactly 2 weeks. Have you finished your holiday shopping?
Jimmy, honest, haven't started.
You haven't even started? You got time. Well, we are well into the holiday spirit here in Hollywood. The lights are up, but the abandoned Hooters, the drunk Spider-Men are drinking eggnog, and we are always up for something festive. So we sent our reporter out to the street for a very special holiday edition of Breaking the News.
Breaking the news!
Holiday edition! Hanukkah, the beloved holiday. Tonight, we sit down with some real live Jews who explain the Festival of Lights.
No, I ain't no Jew.
Tonight,
On Donner, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixens, how local sex workers will celebrate the season this year.
You want to selfie with us?
I think so.
At least.
news alert.
Why taking photos for strangers is still the nicest thing you can do in the Oh, hold on, you're getting a call. They're taking a f***ing picture. Call back after this. Here you go, call your mom back.
And later,
Okay, guys, we're gonna put Santa Claus flying overhead, so everyone look up. Santa!
Santa!
And while we wait for Santa, I would like to address some comments that were made in last night's broadcast. The words I spoke were inappropriate anywhere, let alone a car wash opening. I want you to know that I've heard your messages and I've learned from my mistakes. And also that I have nothing but deep admiration and respect for the entire weirdo, creepy, terrifying albino community. Santa!
and still ahead.
Christmas trees. Everybody loves them, some more than others. Tonight we meet a man who had sex with his. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Naughty pie.
Sure, Christmas is a celebration of Christ's birth, but do godless heathens like this lady also enjoy it?
Late for her orgy.
The native traditional holiday dish that's finding new popularity with California's high-protein diet crowd. You guys want to give that a try? Just take a big bite of that. All right. All right, what do you think? Coyote loaf. Why people are saying it tastes like the neighbor's cat.
Mangy meat.
This holiday season, we're showing you how to take your looks from drab. Okay, you gotta get out of here. I gotta find a fab.
And later,
Oh, we're going live? We're going live in 3, 2, help me out, help me out. And we're live, Rich and Chrissy, here at the mall where shoppers are scrambling to pick up those last-minute gifts. I just met this young man, what's your name? Colin, who just told me a hilarious Christmas joke. He told me, why is Santa so grumpy? Because he only comes once a year. No, I told you to keep it clean. I told you, I mean, come on. Come on, shame on you. Go, just go.
tonight,
Can the right thumbnail earn you millions of clicks? There you go, would you hold that? And just turn profile a little bit. Go ahead, chug it. The answer is yes.
like and subscribe.
This year, people are ditching the beer and picking up the cheer. The newest trend, nog bombs. There you go. And I'll hold on to that for me. We're gonna fill that up for you. Nog bombs. Chug, chug, chug. And the newest study linking dairy to dementia. Happy holidays.